Creation is a horrible and unexpected place. Listen at your own risk. Welcome to the Immaculate Chaos, an adventure of triumph, mistake, and heartache. Listen as beings unbound by the loom of fate struggle against unseen forces in a reality they barely understand. With intentions blinded by light and a path hidden in darkness, yet another step is taken towards uncertainty. Join battle once again, Anathema, as this story must yet be told.
I'm going to town.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
So, at least what has previously been shown to us, there is a key connecting point before we take these down. These controlling devices, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
We need...
That's why I wanted to go to town and look around.
That's fine. I say we check the...
Remember, last time the Groves, Zalia fixed that, right? If I remember correctly, Zalia...
Well,
did that?
they changed...
I'm drawing an actual blank out of game.
They changed after we destroyed the tower.
Yeah, Grove, Zalia is the one who stopped that originally, right?
The destruction of the temple did that.
Destruction of the temple did that. Okay, so I retract that statement. Yeah.
Yeah.
So deleting the shrine did that, but
We needed to get...
Did you find another shrine?
We didn't find another Shinto shrine. I think the key, one of the key aspects here is these disappearances. I think we should figure out. So we will need to inspect the glade.
This glade?
What's a Pinto?
Yes, I was about to say, explain the disappearances.
I don't know.
I don't think you
Forgetful
mentioned
glade.
that the first time. That's what this glade.
I did. I kind of glossed over.
Does anyone need me to repeat the description of the glade?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be nice.
So the Forgetful Glade is a briar of sickly green thorns that are protruding from putrid black vines. Every few meters stands an oaken torii, which is basically a Shinto gate, which seems to hold back the briars and opens a pathway into the briar itself. However, if you look through the torii, you do see a black fog kind of come out of the briar and cross over the path every now and then. Meanwhile, the actual undergrowth of the path seems to writhe as if alive.
And
cool.
The general consensus is like this is a lived with.
This is
Problem.
a lived with problem.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
You tell your kids not to go there and hope that they don't get drawn in there somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zalia should probably look in the past and see if the math bitch is involved in this. I'm gonna get a drink. I need to go to town.
That's fine.
And he's still walking.
I was about to say we have got a good bar to go to.
But who's going to dismantle the shrine so I can get another familiar?
I mean,
I don't think they all work
Assuming-
that way.
I don't think any of the animals belong to any of us at this point. So I'm pretty sure they're Fenn's kids. So I'm good with freeing them, but I need to go to town.
Is the bird thing following
Or you
us?
could free it first.
The bird thing is sitting in her
It's in
pocket.
town.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking right at you.
Boy, that's
Any
creepy.
idea what's in that?
It's not a
I never
bird
saw him
thing.
turn
His
into a
name
bird,
is
right?
8.
Hey, 8. Any idea what's in that
I
shrine?
don't know.
I'm pretty sure I left before he turned into the bird.
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay, so I don't know that he's a bird.
Correct.
That's good for us.
Is it something you can have as a pet?
Well, no. I
He's looking
don't.
through a little book.
You don't watch.
Well,
No.
magic is beyond,
You know what I'm
not
saying.
beyond my character, but like it is lore superstition. It is not a
Yeah, it's
fundamental
not a
thing.
liquid thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are these
In at
things
least the
ringing?
circles, or the majority of circles that I ran.
Gotcha.
There were some weird things, but that was it.
Yeah.
That's not a word. There we go.
Outside the talking fox that protected you your entire
I
life.
typed out a word. I was
That
like, that's
the
not what I
weirdest
meant at all.
Fucking hallucination.
No, I gotta send you a message.
Yeah.
I had a question.
Well, I mean, that at least, like,
Is there a cute
I can
puppy
rationalize,
that
you
I
know,
can have?
character-wise rationalize
Check my
as,
notes.
yes, family spirits are talked about. I'm weird.
I don't think they work that way.
You know,
What?
because I was raised with
History
I don't
tells
know
Fen
what the
being
rest of
around.
the
I'm a
thing-
bunny now.
Oh, Fen.
Yeah,
What did you see that made this come up? I missed it.
just the fact that for the most part, magic is not my sphere of
Black
influence.
bunny
Like,
with green face.
I didn't run.
Based on having Zalia deal with the thing.
We were just kind of discussing, not backstory, but just like my character's aspect of like, it's weird. She changes into a demon, fucking casting charms and shit like that. Like that is way outside my character's growth.
Bless you.
Sorry.
He never grew up. It was talked about. Magic was talked about as like a superstition, as a folklore.
Yeah.
You know, I saw a fox. I saw a talking fox. There are talking beast people in
Oh
this
boy, do I have
in this
some
world.
fun things to tell you later.
You know, so that wasn't outside. I didn't realize that other people couldn't see him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it didn't dawn on me that other people couldn't see him. It's a talking fox. There are beast men.
Yeah.
So what's one talking animal?
Gotcha.
And so, yes, he's Fae. Him changing into stuff, fucking weird.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm getting away from the squirrel. I need to go to town.
But
My
like
co-
I don't.
I have a cover if it makes you feel any better. I'm lost, and I just need a drink.
You're lost and
I have-
confused.
I'm lost. I found a town. I need a drink. I just need a drink.
Yeah.
I just need a drink. I've been in the woods. I need some food and some drink, and I need to get away from squirrels.
We are-
And that's my cover, and I'm going in that way.
Yeah, we are.
And
We are
whoever-
also.
it's probably better if I go alone to start. I mean, somebody can go on ahead of me. I don't care. But that's
I-
my cover.
I
I need to
pull-
go to town.
I pull up the map. So I pull out the map.
Pull up the map
I pull up the map.
using his Mark 1 suit.
Yeah.
Here's my Mark 1 suit.
And I show you this establishment here, at least from what I understood. At
Do
least
you have
the way
any
Kevin
idea
said.
how long it takes to get across the town, roughly, just so I have a scale?
No, not.
About an hour.
Go ahead.
All right. Because we were going to go
Cross.
back through. I was going to lead everybody back through Gate 7, which is where I left in this
It took you about
garb.
an hour to get to Gate 7, and then an hour to get over to 5.
We entered through Gate 4
Oh.
as members of House Nabiab. We exited. I exited with Camlin in different garb out of Gate 7 and crossed the build fields.
How far is the glade from town?
So we were going to
It's in the
give
middle
you.
of town.
You were going to have time
It's
to
in
come
the middle
through
of town.
through Catnot, get
Is
to the
that-
bar
is
and
that
have a
gate
drink.
four- Is that Gate 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
You're
an,
gonna-
hour to
you're-
get to, an hour to get to Gate 4, and then an hour to get all the way into the middle of 5.
Okay.
Yeah. We, as the
Which
rest
is
of the
more
party,
or less all the way through town.
Okay.
Kev, we more or less, I'm leading them
Down here, yeah.
and
yeah.
then up.
Yeah.
Because you said this was,
The middle is the glade.
what is it? This box there.
The box, yeah.
That was a bar.
Yes.
Yeah. That's where I told them to go.
Okay. Number 7 is Rat Alley. It was originally a place of ill repute. That sprouted as a place to fence things that were stolen in Southward. It's now become a place of beasts of burden.
Yeah.
They're bred, sold, stored, what have you. They're all here. Basically, oxen, horses, Clydesdales, anything from the fields or things that are used by the machinery comes from here.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the middle ground.
Yeah.
You find out that on the other side is actually 8. That is Eastgate. That's actually where all the agriculture is done. That's where the farmers live. That's where all of the storehouses for like seeds and that kind of stuff are.
When he explains to me where each of the things is, you're referencing the map.
Yes.
I can choose to just memorize that for the time being, so I
Yeah.
can go through town pretty easy. Okay.
Yep. Did we get an explanation of what the woods are over there?
The woods?
The apples,
Yeah, just
you
before
said
the
there were
castle.
Apple orchards earlier.
Yeah, they're apples.
They're apples.
Did you explain that to
Yes.
You were asking for a color, and I said they were green.
They were
my
green.
name?
Yeah.
My name was Angus.
And like I said, we were trying to find out information,
Yeah.
like get it generally about the town and and then these 2 points.
Yeah,
So those are apple orchards.
correct.
So we will meet up there. Game plan just a hair more.
Black money with a green face.
I'm going to town. I need something to eat, and I need a drink, and I need to go to town and get away from the squirrel.
Well, Murphy Wall is a great place to go.
Angus is heading to town. You guys, he's just gonna keep walking. I'm not trying to be a dick. There's a reason I'm playing the character this way right now.
Yeah.
The squirrel broke Angus.
Honestly, there's a good argument to be made that he should have given me limit break for the squirrel.
You as a player not being a dick, but fuck off. Your character's being a dick.
Oh yeah, no. He's
And now they wonder why I give him so much shit.
Your character is just being an asshole. I'm trying to be nice.
No. He's just
hurts my feelings.
If your character's ever encountered somebody who just snapped, that's that moment that you're watching him have.
Yeah, see, I was about to say, because mine comes from more of a Thieves Guild run, we tend to be pre-planning, and nobody snaps because we have planned for it.
Yeah, well, Angus is all about plans and everything, and then an orb and a squirrel happened, and he's just like...
But we also don't run in magic.
Just doing this. He's in his pocket, in your pocket, just doing this. He's like, I'm in the pocket, baby.
H just tap dancing along in my pocket.
At this point, the DM just kind of left the room for a moment, so we're kind of pausing.
Yeah, no, sorry about that.
No. Shit happens.
So we don't know for sure, obviously, if knocking down the Shinto shrine is going to magically give us another fox or another neat creature. But
not a Petco.
But it could be.
It's not a Petco.
But it could be.
But it could be.
But what I was thinking...
It depends on what's around the shrine.
Well, and that's part of it.
The swampy bit is a little worrisome.
Yeah, but the other one was all...
The other one was just like a dead field. This is like an angry swamp.
With dire wolf-sized foxes buried around it. That was our only sign.
Well, we didn't know about that until you cast your look in the past bit. It was just mounds to us.
Well, what I'm wondering...
But I shared that
information. And then you turned it into almond joy.
Just the stuff that's around this shrine sounds like...
significantly harsher.
Growth.
Yeah. Not something that will be our friend.
No.
But I can look and see if there's anything buried around it or in it. If the, magical forces, if there are any magical forces, what kind of whatever is on it.
Yeah.
But I have to be in demonic form. So I'm going to be 10 feet tall.
That's a wrinkle.
That is the downside.
That's a bit of a wrinkle.
Yeah.
Don't do the demon thingy.
Well, what I was wondering is I just need to be able to see it. So, Zalia has that floating cloud thing that people can ride on.
Yeah, but you're going to see a gigantic cloud above the town. That's even more obvious than a 10-foot demon.
I don't necessarily look demonic. I just...
You do. You look like Star Metal.
And you're 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
He said I look like Gambian.
What's Gambian?
Because she said
Gam. Like...
No. So he said you look like whatever chosen form for your disguise thing you are at the time, except you're Star Metal, 10 feet tall with horns and crazy eyes. So that your baseline is whatever you choose, whether it's normal Ari, Gam Ari,
nothing to do with it.
Dragon Ari, but then you turn into this above.
But I was
It's
thinking
what it sounded
that,
like to me.
If I was laying on the cloud above town, big clouds go over places. You're telling me a 10-foot cloud doesn't drift over a
She's got
town.
like a little tornado cloud, which is going to stick out.
It's not little.
Sorry.
Is my point.
Sorry, I didn't mean to size shame you.
Yeah, no,
it's just
but
big
that's why I'm
pretty
trying
cloud.
to say we shouldn't do it because it's not small.
It's not subtle.
It's not subtle.
Is it a weird looking cloud, or is it
I don't
like
know.
a normal
No, you
cloud?
described it as a cyclone every time. That's why Finn goes wee in it when we travel.
It's called the storm wind rider, so it's storm winds.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're riding storm.
I feel like a storm is still
Storm
less
wind.
suspicious than a demon floating over the sky.
The
wait.
whole sky doesn't change to match the
We just
storm.
wait for a storm.
That kind of sticks out.
Might take a few months.
Yeah, right? Yeah, there's an option.
Just hang out and wait.
I could just look at the past.
Can you make it storm?
Yeah, I mean, we gotta get there and we gotta find out if it's...
Are you
So-
storming?
I mean,
See,
legend
here's
has
the
it, if I
thing.
piss Rog off enough,
I can make it storm,
Oh,
but
my
all
lord.
of you would take poison damage and fall asleep.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
would.
I mean, not all of us.
You
Yeah.
would still fall asleep. I
Some of us would.
Yeah,
Some of us may die.
Actually,
And that's
That's a
things
sacrifice
I'm willing to
make.
I don't.
I think I'm
know
pretty
if
sure
I
I'd be
would or
fine.
not. I think I have something that makes me not fall to magical sleep, but I don't remember.
It depends because it depends on what type of poison you're immune to. Are you immune
Falls
to
to
just
regular sleep.
ingested or injected poisons? Because this is inhaled and absorbed through your skin.
Yeah.
So what if you don't have skin?
You inhale it,
What if you don't have lungs?
then you'll be fine.
Okay.
I'd have to wait.
But that's a whole other cast. So I would be casting a spell to cast a spell, and that just sounds stupid. I could just look at the past.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just says poison. It doesn't actually specify inhaled,
You're,
ingested
you're,
or
you're
otherwise.
immune to the music of poison.
Let
Yeah,
me,
like
let me read to you my story of
Stern.
creates a cloud centered on a point out to medium range, spreading to engulf all characters within short range. Each round that a character breathes or skin is exposed to the mist, roll for poison. Duration 6 rounds. -3 penalty. Characters in initiative crash instead fall into magical slumber, rendered comatose for a day.
No, this is definitely a combat-oriented spell.
Mm-hmm. That's the only way that I could make it actually storm.
That's not
And
storm,
even
that's
then,
just
it's not a
mustard
storm.
gas.
It's just
Right?
mustard gas.
That's the closest thing that I
Yeah,
have.
you
to
just
Lord.
storm.
rip,
It's not
and if
storm,
you're
that's
already
just
in
like
combat
World War
crash,
One.
you
There's a
die.
whole song
It's just
about
World
this.
War One.
You're conjuring trench warfare.
This is the closest thing that I have to a storm.
That's not a storm.
That's not
No.
a storm.
There's
That's,
no
Shit.
thunder or no lightning.
No,
That's
it's-
just
it's
genocide.
Like the conditions before or after a storm.
Her shaping ritual is just her going. So she just lets one rip and then everybody goes out from the gas.
Pretty much what
Sally, what?
Anybody smell that?
Yeah.
Does anyone else smell lilacs? I smell lilacs.
Smell lilac.
Do you smell toast? I smell toast.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys might want to figure out your plan.
What else was in the
Or-
town other than, this crazy forgotten whatever here, glade?
Well, I have a plan. I
A
just
bunch of
can't
people
do
who don't really
anything
love the
until
Lotus
I'm there.
Nation.
I
Yeah.
know, but I need to finish my statement.
Okay.
You need to figure out your plan for working around what Angus is going to do, because he's just going to go in and get a drink
Nice.
and
I
eat,
want that bar.
and then he's going to get up and he's
that
going to
plate?
go to the
Is that a cover plate or
nearest
the actual part of
geographical.
it? I know what it is,
location.
Yeah.
but is it like a cover plate for it, or did they actually have it put on there when they built it?
More than likely, that was just standardized on.
We're still alive.
Yeah, he's going to go to the nearest geographical location of weird thing that was pointed out by Gratham from where he gets the drink. And then he's going to go to the next one. He's just, as far as you guys see, he's just going to look.
But what's he really gonna do?
Well,
Dudes.
At the moment, he's just going to look, as far as I'm concerned, unless I get info from the storyteller that changes that. But
So, what did you see that was
They've
weird?
come out with
Um,
Did you actually
Like
share that with everybody, or did we just kind of talk about the squirrel and?
that way.
the whole Briar
just try to be gentle with the door.
is
Well, at
Bang
least
on
we're
the
not
lights.
like in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
the
I'm saying go now.
the whole Briar was surrounded by black vines or black. It's a briar.
Yeah, and there's a Shinto shrine in the middle.
Shinto, the gates.
Yeah, but
Or yes.
And in the,
gates.
These are like
In the
the
inside-
ceiling gates from Naruto of the Nine-Tailed Fox, right? That I'm thinking of.
I think so.
yeah, it's the big.
I was
Yeah.
I was thinking the that gate thing that didn't fall when Nagasaki
Yeah.
got bombed.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
There's 4 of them, and they lead in, and it's all foggy. And over the years, kids just kids and women and stuff disappear into it.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Where did you see that? I mean, I don't know this obviously in character, but out of character, where did you see the statue with the
We didn't.
cat
We
and
heard
the-
about it.
Oh, okay.
The statue with the cat and tails.
Yeah.
That's coming through gate 4.
This is a statue.
He said it was just a statue.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see that right as I come in.
Yeah.
But can we trust him?
That's the first thing he's gonna see. So it's the first thing that's gonna happen is Angus examines the statue. What do I see?
Yeah.
So you guys need to figure out, because Angus is just gonna keep walking. So you guys need to figure out if someone's going ahead of me or not. It's not gonna be hard to get ahead of him.
I was planning on meeting you at the bar.
I'm letting I'm as a player kind of giving you guys a heads up that it's gonna get weird. Because
No, you're gonna get destructy.
the character.
Angus is gonna get destructy.
Yeah, the character's a little unstable at the moment.
Angus is always unstable.
No, he's really stable and really logical, but when this
I have
random
feel like I've never encountered that.
Because everything we come
He's
up against
always
is illogical,
angry
but
when
you
things
live in
get illogical.
literally like a magical fucking world. I mean, there's beastmen for fuck's sake. Like, how are you not like?
He's never
All right,
really-
well, fuck.
he's never really encountered with a lot of it. He was pretty
Raging
isolated.
autist.
Yeah,
Please don't blow up.
I know.
This is where he's at right now. Raging.
Yeah.
Barbarian raging.
I mean, Trials of Zero has like ghost buildings that will kill you if you go in them and stuff, and some weird stuff. So he knows the weird's out there, but he basically avoided it by just staying inside and crafting all day for most of his life. So he's never been forced to interact with it, and he's coming to terms with it. Like, he's come to terms with Gadriel. He's cool with her. He functions with it. It's fine.
I wonder if that's your maiden.
No, Gadriel is the deity that he was talking about.
The lady from Lord of the Rings?
The maiden.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think the maiden is something higher than that, unless Gadriel is a maiden. I mean, you could be right. I might have heard him wrong.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah, I don't know.
speculating.
We're all guessing here.
Yeah.
Even me, and I was the one that supposedly said it. So.
But like, this was one of those levels of things that like.
Did you figure out
there's
what we're
nothing
doing?
you can do
We
about
burned
it.
down the
It's
entire
driving
town.
me insane.
So
No,
We're playing Follow the Angus.
It just-
yeah,
it-
Angus is pretty much going in there, and he's just going from like thing to thing to thing that
in order of where they like closest.
Gratham, mentioned.
Okay, so he's going to
And-
each location?
Yeah.
I wanted to look at, the shrine and the glade and stuff in demonic form, but I was trying to figure out some sort of way to do that without being 10 feet fucking tall in the middle of town. Like, I was gonna try and, maybe hover over Zalia's cloud so that I'd be obscured from view underneath. But,
Hard
Well, being
she
over-
says that won't work because it's a giant freaking cloud and it's a storm cloud.
And you'd be about as far away as if you were in the middle of town. Oh,
Yeah.
right behind me.
But would that
Well,
really
you
matter?
have the cloud would obscure your vision anyways.
Yeah. So she's trying to come up.
Or
with
if she
another
puts her head through the bottom of it.
I mean,
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
You were joking about this before, but you do have mantis form.
No, I do.
You just be a really big mantis.
It's just I'm not going to have the eyesight. Is the problem?
Yeah, you would.
You said matter of fact, I was just rereading my sheet just to make sure. I only get it when I'm in demonic form.
You could be demonic.
You
Maybe.
could be a
You
demon
have-
mantis.
You have the normal creation sight
Mhm.
every time, all times. You get the base incorporeal sight while in demonic form, and then you can sacrifice your senses while in demonic form to further focus on your creation sight.
Okay.
So yes, you need to be in demon form to sacrifice things to make it more powerful.
But I could be, praying
Gam Gam.
mantis.
You could be a praying demonic mantis.
Okay.
Is what the size of a soda can as opposed to the size of a normal mantis?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, because it's double your size. Yeah. All right. That's
You
what
just
I
have to
do.
change
You're
it
just
to
a- you're just a-
mantis before you go demon.
You're just a big fuck off bug.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Terrify some arachnophobe somewhere.
So she turns into a praying mantis.
Troopers doing.
Goes demonic form and hops on the bird.
Oh,
She's a mantis. She has those demon things.
yeah. No.
So Angus is gonna go in through gate 4, and I was told there's a cat statue right nearby.
As soon as you walk into Area 4, before the gate,
Yeah.
there's a huge statue of a very familiar-looking cat with a bunch of tentacles on the back that are actually tails.
Familiar-looking cat.
Yep. There was a bog once that you guys went to.
Oh, cool. Is there anything special about it other than that? It's just a generic statue.
Yeah.
Nothing magical. No heat signature. Nothing weird.
Nope.
Okay. I go up to the gate.
Ask business.
I was part of a merchant caravan, and we got raided, and I got separated, and I've been lost in the woods for days, and I just need a drink.
Gotcha.
And-
Peasant, here for overnight stay. Name?
He looks at you and he's like,
He
I
rings
like
Bob.
all of this with his wing.
Yes.
So, what was the next closest thing to the gate that you guys found that was weird?
It was your next walk through to the bar is going to bring you to Forgotten Glade, the Briar area.
Yeah, you're gonna go through a place called Middleford, which is really just a place of wharfs and residences. You're gonna go through Duskrest, which is a warehouses. Then you're gonna come up on a bunch of buildings that were built out of the remains of boats.
Okay.
They're like reclaimed
Hose.
shipwrecks.
Okay.
And then to your left, you're gonna see the Forgetful Glade.
Forgetful Glade.
And that's where the people were disappearing.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna give that a good hearty Angus once over in all the ways that he can come up with to see if he notices anything that's.
I'm gonna ride 8 all the way, like from entering the gate or whatever. Like I'm beelining straight for there to go check it out.
Okay. Is Zalia with you?
She did not say that she was going to be
Okay,
with me,
so-
so.
Okay. So you go in riding the bird.
Mhm.
Okay. Are you following Angus?
Well, the bird's in charge, so that's a.
Yeah, unless
Does the bird follow Angus?
I thought Angus was stopping other places. If
Yeah,
he's
he-
going straight
I'm
there
going
too,
where she
then
tells me.
Oh,
It
yeah,
happens
we're
to be on
going
my
there
way.
together.
I didn't know. it
Yeah,
was
we
on
may
my way.
pass by him. I may poop. We don't know.
would be the first time someone got shat on.
It wouldn't. It really wouldn't.
That's terrible.
Zalia, are you following the rest of the group?
I am now in Mantis, and I am riding 8, and we are going straight for the glade.
She's
What are
mantis.
you now?
I'm a bird. She's the size of a
So
toucan.
the mantis,
been a
she
bird.
can turn into the mantis, which
Oh, no, I
makes
turned
her
into a bunny, don't forget.
like a praying
Oh,
mantis.
that's right.
But I went
And
back.
apparently her demon form only doubles her size, so she's now a praying mantis the size of a soda can,
Yep.
riding a bird, which I didn't catch. I didn't realize it just doubled her size. I thought it made her like 10 foot tall, period.
That would have been terrifying.
That would
but
be
awesome.
No,
terrifying.
it's-
She was
She's only-
handicap, so she was 5 feet tall.
Yeah. So I was right that the demon form goes over whatever your current appearance is. I was just wrong about the end function. That's
Yeah.
fine.
A 10-foot mantis. No.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of nope.
I've seen
Yeah.
some sci-fi. They're in there.
Sharknado!
We don't have
Did
Casper
ride
Van Dien
Zolia's
here.
cloud.
So, are you following everybody else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
What's up?
Angus is giving the glade a once-over. Is anyone else giving the glade a once-over?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Give me a
That's
perception
what I'm here
of
for.
wits awareness.
I cannot believe you.
Zalia. Suki jumps out of your,
Yuki.
Sorry, Yuki. Yuki jumps out of your arms and starts pulling you away from the glade.
I asked her what's up.
You just get this like vision of evil.
Guys, I think we should stop.
3.
5.
Alright, Glade.
If you're looking at the briar, yeah.
Vision, wisdoms of evil.
Awareness.
Everyone's looking at the glade.
Yeah, that was
Are you
not
looking
great.
at the glade? Did you follow the group?
Well, first off, when we start, did you follow us into the town?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He flew
Okay.
he
It's a
flew
little
Ari.
bird.
Okay, on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Check.
No,
Not on
no,
my shoulder.
no,
Umbra got mad.
Oh.
Yeah, she is now.
I
she
know,
turned into a mantis,
mantis.
a demon mantis.
Yeah.
That's
so
the size
I'm,
of a can.
Magic
So-
thermal.
I'm a demon mantis the size of a can riding the Fey bird.
Who met up with
Hmm?
Angus.
Yeah,
Are we all caught up while
Angus
Casey
walked
was...
in, saw the cat statue. The cat looked like one of the bog cats that Ari wanted so bad. And it was just looked like regular.
Ari has a moment as she flies by it.
Yep.
Apparently it was actually a normal statue. It just happened to be one of those. And so Angus continued into town, and on his way to the bar, the next closest thing was the Glade. So he's stopping and taking a look.
Yeah.
So
I'm waiting
got
for...
you.
Anyone who was looking, I just want to make everyone to roll a wits awareness.
Yeah, I'm just...
No, I'm not looking.
Okay.
I got 3.
Anyone roll over a 10?
Jesus.
That's a lot.
What about 5? Anyone roll over 5?
I have 5.
Okay. 5s are better. You know inside is moving. The tunnels themselves are actually reshaping just slightly. And quick. So, like, while you're watching, it almost looks like it almost takes a hard right, and then a second later, it's straight again. Anyone who got 2s or better are pretty sure that everything is wet.
Do I see anything extra with my demon eyes if I sacrifice 2 senses?
All of it looks like it is perverted creation, and it's been magically altered, but that it is in fact natural.
Okay.
Wait, say that
Do I
again?
notice Zalia nearby?
Zalia is also looking, yes. She's currently being yanked on by a cute little fox.
Okay. So, if that's all Angus is going to notice...
Yes.
Okay. He's just gonna go, it'd be a great project for a magma kraken, loud enough for her to hear, and then he goes towards the bar.
Magma kraken.
Scent of midnight dweemers. Since it's apparently my favorite charm.
It's a very familiar scent.
But I can't make out what it is.
Oh no, you smell Malpheus with something very sweet on the back end.
Only a hint of evil with this one. So.
Well, wasn't that the same thing we got with
It was
the Shinto shrine?
The Shinto shrine.
You can't get close. Okay.
Can I roll perception and occult with that to try to figure out something more?
You have to be within a certain.
I don't know what more you'd be able to figure out. It's a briar.
Okay.
You're looking. You're more or less looking at a living briar.
So I can't see if there's anything buried underneath it or in the center of it after all the mist and stuff.
Would
You
you
can't see through briar.
I'm waiting.
Okay.
Well, I'll pull up an image of a briar patch for you.
No, I know what briar is. It's just I'm seeing like spiritual and incorporeal crap. You know, I'm literally looking at energies and shit. I'm not looking, you know, just physically like, oh, there's some brambles in
But the
here.
brambles might still block your vision, to be fair.
Well, that's what I want to know.
You can't see anything past the briars.
But I know that I should be able to normally, and
No,
it's
you
weird
would
that
not.
I can't.
Not if it's living.
All right.
Zalia.
You can't. You don't have X-ray vision. You can't see through a building.
If those things that you can see are outside of the building, you should be able to see them. But if they're behind the wall, it's still a wall, I think is the point.
If you sacrificed your hearing and something was moving on the inside, you see the vibrations on the briar.
Yeah.
Because that's part of your ability. But everything is vibrating.
Yeah.
Well, if I sacrifice smell, it says I can see all diseases, poisons, and plagues.
Everything is diseased.
Okay.
This place is bad.
But it doesn't.
It's not.
But I have
I
no
don't like
idea
it.
what kind of disease.
No, you just know it's diseased and poisoned.
Okay.
Look at the swamps and fucking poisons. Blobs, bone mass, all the stuff. It's terrible.
Right?
Yeah, awful.
There might be iron in there, though.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Bog iron. Just gotta
Seeing
dig
as
under
you
the
are on a
statue.
bird, you are also aware that it is a almost perfect spherical dome that rises into the air about 50 feet
Nice.
Okay.
That's
and covers the entire area.
Mm-hmm.
Magma Kraken. Magma Kraken.
Magna Kraken.
Cracking the magma.
Oh my god. That'd be a great character name. That name's
You
You
Magna
guys
Kraken.
each of them are?
I have
continue to ignore,
Scorpion and Toad Absolution. Can I try to get through it to find out what's in the center?
There's doors. that
Yeah,
are
like you can
pathways.
walk in.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's like
that's
it's kind of like the opening to a garden,
okay.
except the garden's
alive.
Alive
Yeah.
and moving.
oh
around.
yeah, all rose briars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till Zalia gets back.
Did you
before
do
doing
Did you do a wits awareness?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What'd you
You
get?
guys like garden
3.
stuff. Go
Ah.
ahead.
Yeah. So at least you know that it is moving.
Yeah.
It's jiggling.
Yeah, let's let the
It's
gardening
living.
experts go in.
Yeah.
You would know.
Jack Zaya.
So 8, Jack, and Zali all entered.
Well, no.
Ari said that she entered. As soon as you cross the... Well, does 8 go with her?
That's up to her. Does she?
I would ask you, will you go in there with me?
Sure.
So, as soon as you cross the threshold of the Tory, everyone sees them disappear.
Except for Angus, he's the first one.
Zali,
Correct.
Alright, I cross.
what are you up to?
I was waiting for everyone to. finish
As
what
soon
they were
as Camelin follows them, he disappears.
Wait, who? Who disappeared?
All of us that
Oh.
walked in.
Hey,
did
Zalia.
too.
So, this is what we're looking at right now.
To be fair, if we get lost,
Angus
I
is at
can
a
teleport
bar.
us back out.
Getting drunk, which sounds like a good time. Never
You're
seen
not
this side of
crazy.
Angus before. And Ari, Camlin, and
I
Grab.
I haven't gone anywhere.
you haven't gone. Oh, you're there.
No.
You're next to us.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just looked at it and it looks like it's moving on the inside.
Well, these are our choices.
That was my assessment.
We can go get drunk at a bar, or we
I
can go
still
figure out
locate the
what's going on
nearest
in
gate to you, Sean.
Doesn't
the
exist.
vibrating bush. Apparently,
Huh.
you know what? I'm gonna roll a perception awareness on it. Why
It's a
not?
shrine,
Yeah,
right?
that's what he asked
It's a
for.
shrine.
Since everybody,
Else did it?
yeah. Well, since everybody went in.
No. Only 3. Only
What?
Since other people went in.
went in and disappeared.
Zali's going in too?
No, she had a question.
So this is a shrine.
No.
No.
It's a bush.
It's a big briar bush.
It's a big
Yeah.
briar bush full of poison.
You know,
and
Pathways
vines.
into it every few meters through a shrine gateway.
One of the big
That's
Shinto.
where I got the shrine.
Yeah.
Think like a bubble dome of briar bullshit. With just a
Welcome to Briar Dome.
with
Is there
Naruto
essence
temple
in here?
gates
Can I
going
cast
through.
a spell?
Did you enter?
Yes.
Okay, so she entered, she disappeared.
Wait, did you?
I'm gonna
I'll get
pull
to
it
everyone
from
who
the box?
disappeared in a second.
Wait,
But as soon as you enter, you
No,
disappear.
Fox, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you my
Yeah, keep up with
perception
everything.
awareness roll.
Did you follow?
6.
6.
6.
So you see that as you're watching it, you watch as inside
Mm-hmm.
for a split second, the straight pathway takes a hard right,
Mhm.
in the middle of it, and then goes straight again. You see that the actual pathway through the Tory is
Yeah.
changing
It's a-
actively
it's
and
like a
very
fun house
sharply,
almost.
very quickly.
Great. Great.
And then you watch Zalia enter and
Great.
disappear.
Well, we can do 2 things. We can either go save our party, or we can go get drunk.
I'm not continuing down the path.
Well, he doesn't know that because he can't see.
All I saw was you walk in and disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These 3 what went in before you, they disappeared. They crossed the threshold, they're gone. You followed in, now you're gone. They have no
Yeah.
idea what's going
So
on.
even though he could see down the path, and if she was just inside, she should be visible. She's just not.
Correct.
Okay. That's the effect. That's what I thought. I just wanted to be clear.
I mean, can I see any sorcery?
There's a whole bunch of
or-
stuff going on inside. I'm just trying to get who is actually going to be involved in all of this.
Well, it looks like there's me and you.
Well, I'm headed towards the bar, so unless somebody gets him and turns him around to go do this, he's going to the bar because he doesn't know anymore.
He had already started
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah, I already
gotta
walked
go.
away before this happened.
Angus.
Well, like,
Yeah, he yells at you for you.
is
Yeah.
close enough that I could hear him?
Yeah.
They walk in. She walks in. He's looking at what all this happened. He goes, Angus, Like it's within seconds of each other at this point.
Of when I looked
Yeah,
at
I'm
it.
just trying to get answers out of you.
No, I just wasn't sure how close they were to me when I got there. I wasn't.
Yeah, no,
100%.
you're like maybe 5 feet, 10 feet
Okay.
away.
I turn around.
Angus, they're disappearing into this thing.
Oh, we're going in? Okay, cool.
I guess we're going in.
Okay, Angus walks in.
He disappears.
Wow, that was the quickest we've ever gotten a chance for him to agree to anything. I have to go in now.
He's a loyal friend.
Now it's just
And they're
principle.
Before
disappearing.
he enters or after he enters, can he touch one of those things?
As you are almost able to touch a Tori, you're gone.
I'm worried about that's what I wanted.
I'm going in.
Good effort.
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll find out when we get there.
Are the other two entering as well? Is everyone's in? Okay.
We're all in.
So you guys are standing on what is more or less like a hump, and there's a path going in each of the cardinal directions, more or less. We're just going to use north, south, east, west. Okay? North path goes up, west path goes down, east path goes straight, south path goes like down and then around, like it curves.
Like a corkscrew or more so like a turn?
Like a turn. So like your north path goes up, left path goes down, and then this one kind of curves around, and then this the east one just goes straight.
So as soon as we block through, we're in the center of that, and then we can take different paths.
Correct, and there's no gates.
Cool. Angus turns goes down the southern path.
Hooray.
Those of you who are in here first,
Nope, that's
and
fine.
we're gonna go in this in order.
Nope, go for it.
8 Nari. What are you guys doing?
I'm flapping my little wings. Because I ain't touching this ground. Fuck that shit.
So you said it goes straight but curves to the right, or you can go right or left?
Quick
They
question.
all go in weird directions. One path goes down,
Okay.
one
That's
path
the
goes
direction.
up, one path goes straight, and one path kind of goes straight but then curves.
One path.
This
needs
is like a
vitamin E.
garden version of the Wonka Vader. That's how I look at it.
Yep.
And
Upways and sideways.
my eyes with 2 scent sacrifices.
You see magic and life and poison and death all around you.
But I mean, is there like, this is the death tunnel, this is the life tunnel? Like,
This is the-
You are standing on top of this mound,
mm-hmm.
and then you see from this mound, like lining each pathway, you see lines of energy of like what should be stone, but almost appears to be a little bit harder than stone, go up each side and disappear into the canopy. And you kind of see the mound that you're standing on glow. A little bit more than the rest of them.
Nifty.
In the wise words of the Meerkats from Lion King. Dig a tunnel. dig a tunnel.
Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
Do I know if I came down or up or just came straight at this?
Yeah, I was about to say, what way are we facing when we walk in? Like, I know you gave us cardinal directions.
How did I get
guys
on the
are
mound? Did I drop down on top of it? Did
Yeah.
I fucking walk straight on top of it?
You don't know. You took a step through a Torii and you're here,
Well,
facing an up path.
okay. You were
Okay.
facing. Yeah, you
You
were
were
facing.
facing north.
Tori, that's horrible.
I guess I take the up path and follow the lines.
No, the lines don't go up the up path. They go up.
Oh, I see. what
Into
you're
the
saying.
sky.
So basically, the path goes like this, and the lines go like that.
I'm
Yeah.
in a tunnel though.
You're in a crossroads, and there's paths that just go in random directions.
So what's above me? Is it sky?
Briar.
Is it nothingness? Is it?
Briar.
Oh, I get it.
So I can't go through it?
Nope. Well, I mean, you could, but it's poisoned and diseased.
Which it
Not recommended.
doesn't matter for me.
Also,
You don't know that. I mean, generally it shouldn't, but you don't know that for certain.
just
Based
for,
on the magic
for,
that's
for,
using.
for your purposes, you're a mantis. Mantis don't wear shoes.
That's a weird statement.
And I get Mantis.
It's
Can I
not-
make her little Mantis?
I mean, she is
It's
looking
not.
at a bird.
She's fine right now.
Get her, yeah. Get her,
I'm just making it a point.
getting her
It's a
little. I'm
mantis.
gonna make her little wingtips.
Sorry, 8, but that
She
sounds
can't
a lot
change her
like
form
okay.
because she's in demonic
Good.
form,
Yeah,
and mantises do not have shoes.
Which is good to know, apparently.
Well, the ground's poisoned
I've just.
and diseased
I've just.
and briared.
I know.
Which is why I haven't landed yet.
Good reason. Now that apparently matters to you because you're an all-powerful fuckery.
No, I'm not.
That's the
I'm
name of the bird.
semi-powerful fuckery.
No, it's a bird. It's a fuckery. It's like a...
Technically,
It's a
he
breed.
doesn't
It's
exist.
it's like a chickadee, but full of power. It's
Yeah,
a fuckery.
It's a greater western fuckery.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the northeastern fuckery.
Oh yes, the Great Northeastern.
He's a fully
fucker.
laden fuckery.
Yes.
Yep.
Eventually, when I transform back to myself, how instantly do my shoes come back? Like when I,
Immediately.
so once I jump off the bird, like by the time I hit the ground, like I got shoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you'll be fine there. I just technically
No,
you're not
it's-
like maybe Carapace will protect you from it. You don't know.
We're kind of
Politics,
learning
yeah.
every day.
Scorpion Toad absolution is
I didn't
reflexive,
write it.
so
Okay.
even if I was to, come into contact with it, like, bam,
Okay.
could at least try. All right. Well,
Olay.
No way.
you said down, straight, left, or right.
Down, up, straight, or curvy.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. And the lines only go straight up, not the up path.
Correct.
Kind of like a frame, basically.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like going down is probably
Yeah,
where we're aiming for. So,
Okay. So you guys start heading down towards that path. Camlin, you walk in as they're starting to take a path.
I take the right. I turn immediately to my right and go.
You turn immediately to your right and go.
Yep.
Okay. So you don't even look. You just go.
Yep.
Okay.
Stepping very
So
gingerly.
you go down the straight path.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
okay, that's.
You hear stepping, walking away from you now.
Wait a minute. Before we all separate, Fen. Are you here, Fen?
Probably
I
not.
knew that was a no before
Silence.
this started.
Making sure.
Yep.
It's good to check. It's good
So
to
we
check.
have no way to communicate with each other if we split up. All right. I changed my mind. Let's wait and see if Camlin, is anyone else coming behind you?
I don't know. I think so. I have a method. I keep walking.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
no. We're all gonna stay right here, and we're just gonna wait a minute, and let's see who else shows up if they do.
Okay.
Are you still Mantis or are you normal? I don't know.
Mantis.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Zalia walks in. You hear and feel pain in the back of your skull.
Ooh.
And you hear a mournful, painful death wail of a fox. And your tattoo immediately blackens. You instantly feel that connection with Yuki break.
Maybe she didn't follow her.
No, she probably died because I fucked up, but whatever.
You get the sensation that maybe she just got sealed because you walked into a trap.
Can I cast anything here?
You have access to all of your facilities. You walk in, you do see that you are standing on a magical mound. That there is magic going up as if like a framework, like he said. And you have random tunnels that go off into different directions.
Random tunnels.
I cast Shadows of the Ancient Past and try and look to see who was the last person to be here and where did they go.
Gotcha.
It's a good plan.
So
I
you're
usually have good plans.
She does.
so you're casting. That does take you a little bit of time. The next one to enter was Mr. Heedless, who I'm going to say manages to dance out of your way and doesn't knock you over as he walks in.
What Heedless. I just walked into town to get a drink and looked at things. I did not walk into the Briar Patch first.
You walk in. You almost walk into
To be fair,
this. I
neither did
didn't.
we.
And I'm summoning.
We didn't walk
We flew in.
But you see her summoning.
Okay, I see her summoning. I stop.
You see these two kind of staring at each other like.
I stop.
Wait.
I watch the show.
Okay.
I step aside so that if somebody comes in where I came in, they're not going to bump into me.
Okay.
Because I put that one together.
How many motes was? What level is that? Is it solar, celestial, or
It is
terrestrial?
Celestial.
Celestial. Okay, so it's not a huge one, but it's reasonable.
It's
Oh.
That's Celestial
I would
was the top
say
tier.
Jack and Gratham are both in watching the show before it finishes.
Bro, you ever see her do this
Oh,
before?
No.
Watch.
So you watch as she's
Stop
pulling
talking, scrolls
motes
are fun.
out of the briar patch around her, and she roots herself into the briar patch as she grows.
Oh, nice.
And you watch as all of the chitin and scorpion parts of her melt away, and she's now a normal-looking, gorgeous human.
Hot and naked. Why is she wearing armor now?
This
That's
one here?
pizza.
You? You?
Oh, we got pizza.
I'm like,
I turn.
Yeah, she's
I turn-
scorpion-y right now. She's got like a tail and eyes, and then she's casting magic, and she's just like uber hotness.
that's why we got
I
along so
turn
well.
normal.
You're like, I know what you really look like.
I know.
So you
Oh.
cast. What was the trigger for your casting?
What do you mean?
Well, you usually have to say last thing that did this. What was the trigger?
The last-
time somebody went through here, and which way did they go?
You see two girls crying,
So the girls that went missing.
and you watch as one of them is crying because she's not wearing shoes, and she's like melting into the briar patch, and the other one's holding on to her and gets dragged into the briar patch with the other girl.
Get off the pizza.
Peepers.
He's like, eat that.
Oh,
Well,
Keaton.
Angus
Which-
goes, wow, that was fun.
Which direction did they get dragged off into?
Down.
They melted into
Yeah.
the floor.
Oh.
I
I
hope
wouldn't
I
say.
have shoes on.
They look like they were in 90s.
No, you just rooted yourself, so I don't think you have feet.
Well, I usually go barefoot everywhere, so I hope that what Angus made me included
I would have
shoes.
given, it would have included shoes. It would have.
Sir return.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have known better than to not give you
Because a
shoes.
guard would have shoes, they wouldn't not have shoes.
I mean,
Yeah, that'd be
I'm one of
weird.
them free-flowing guards.
And
I'm
I
a monk.
I
What?
probably protested heavily about the shoes, but
I mean, they're probably just leather moccasins, but they're shoes.
Yeah, there are
I
shoes.
think we should head down, personally.
I don't want to go down. That seems like it hurts.
I
At
mean
this
the
point,
down path, not like straight down.
Oh.
Those who were at the last shrine recognize the mound that you're on, because there was some of those at the previous shrine.
hmm
Yeah, I have a feeling.
Okay.
Are these surrounded by like stones and stuff too?
The actual stones go up the wall. The corners of the passageways.
I have enough willpower to cast again.
Well, you get your willpower back if you successfully cast. So,
I want to know what was buried in this mound.
I'm pretty sure it was another Yuki,
The
but I'm gonna go ahead.
way that I understand is that for shrines, you bury something of ancestral connection
Yep.
to
Or
whatever the shrine is holding.
or antithesis.
So the only
Yeah.
reason why there were foxes buried for the shrine was because Yuki was the one that was in the shrine.
Mhm.
So unless it is of fox ancestry, it's not going to be a fox.
That's fair. We should also find the shrine.
But it could be a bogcat.
We shouldn't go any
But it
further.
could be a bobcat, she says.
We shouldn't go any further until we figure out what the ancestry of whatever is in this shrine is.
Well, it's your spell. How about it?
You do your thing. What was buried here?
Angus does a sweep as soon as this comes up, looking for bitch.
Yeah. You cast your spell, and you see just a single image of a my God. What would be the best way to explain it?
Cannot read your mind.
I know. I'm trying to think of like how it would be explained. You see something that's kind of fox shaped, but as it's being beaten, it just turns into a puddle.
Probably another fox. Good assumption.
Possibly. Good assumption.
Good assumption.
Fox shaped and fox sized? Or is it another like direwolf sized fox?
Direwolf. Like the last ones were dire ice foxes. This is like a water fox.
Do I need a percept awareness or do I see her?
You don't see anything.
Can I see the book?
Is Kip with me?
Yes.
The
only one I think you didn't bring was technically
it would be Yuki and
Errol. Yeah.
I asked Kip if he recognizes anything like this because he is of Silky in a way.
I feel like I should know them. I feel like I have a memory of them. But it's beyond me.
What is your overall feeling of them? Do you know?
A creature removed from history?
Should they remain removed is my question.
Maybe as much as Yuki should have been. We don't know really why they were entombed. The last ones were entombed by that crazy lady.
Mm-hmm. Which I feel like most things that are entombed by her really shouldn't be entombed.
In which case, then maybe these shouldn't be. How'd we break the last one?
So down or south? Or up or straight? Because I was just gonna take the curvy one because it's the weirdest. Apparently weird is the way to go. I'm open to suggestions.
I vote down, but I think wherever we go, we should stick together since we can't communicate with each other down here.
In the vision, did we see who was beating and burying that fox?
No. It's the same thing with the other foxes. You didn't see what was actually doing it, but you ended up seeing her somewhere else.
Above the shrine.
Yeah, she was doing it from a distance.
Yeah, and sadly, even looking for it, I couldn't see her in this scenario.
It's like she's a briar patch or something.
Yeah. Doesn't hurt to try. So yeah, down it is, I guess. So Angus just heads that way.
You have just listened to The Immaculate Chaos, released for free every Wednesday or live streamed bi-weekly on Saturdays, 1200 to 1700 U.S. Eastern. Be sure to join our Discord for the most up-to-date information and join the community. If you wish to support the podcast directly or need to catch up to the live show, be sure to check out everything offered through Subscribestar and Podbean. If you like the background music, please be sure to check out the related artists. Peter Rowe is the mastermind behind most of the music in The Immaculate Chaos. Till we once again meet in creation. Thanks for listening, Anathema.